well.
Hey guys, Tucker, SHOT Show 2026. I'm at Sons of Liberty Gun Works with Jordan. He's going to walk us through their new Mark 1 rifle.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? So starting off, we'll basically just go from top to bottom. We're running a 5/8 threaded barrel with 3-groove polygonal rifling, so as opposed to a traditional lands and groove rifling on it. We move into our rail system. We're currently running a drive lock system that's vented on all 4 sides. Biggest part of this contract was heat mitigation. The guys wanted to be able to shoot the ever-living snot out of the guns, get them really hot, but also cool them off real fast. So when you look at the rail system, probably the trademark of the upper receiver is going to be this honeycomb texture that's laser engraved into the upper receiver. So from an operator standpoint, adds a lot of traction to it. So guys are not putting rail covers and tape and stuff like that all over it, which traps heat against the barrel. So instead, they're actually able to get free flow air moving through here because they're not actually having to cover up to get any kind of traction with it with gloves and stuff. The other part about this on the engineering side is it acts almost like a radiator. We've drastically increased the surface area to reduce the heat. So as the air is moving across this, you have all the extra surface area that's helping out with heat reduction. When you move to the top of it, instead of traditional Picatinny with the flat sides to it, we have actually gone through and scalloped and rounded every single piece of Picatinny. So as you use the cable management system here in the top of the upper, you can actually drop a cable down the side. So if it falls against the side of a Bearcat, inside of a plane, gets knocked off of a car or something like that, if you land on the cable, the chances of actually causing a short, which would cause a white light ND or something not to work, is drastically reduced. Plus, it actually helps out as well with like cutting your hand and rubbing against hard edges.
We've all done that.
The cable management system here is we got guys where they're running optics, clip-on magnifiers, clip-on thermals, they're running lasers and different enablers, and we want to be able to give them as much rail space as possible to mount those exactly where they want. So on a traditional AR-15 or M4, you have this normal gap here that's not usable because when the rail meets up with the upper receiver, you've got this weird gap that you can't use. So we extended out where you have extra Picatinny all the way down to the front, and it's an actual pick section. We eliminated this, and we gave you 2 extra positions back here as well for all of your different enablers that are going to be used on this system. Moving into the lower receiver and the upper receiver, we're running an MP3 coated bolt carrier group. MP3 dry gives you about the same lubricity as a phosphate bolt, completely lubricated. So it helps on the reliability platform of it. Whenever you get into the other parts of the lower, on the magazine, my left-handed guys love this, so whenever they're slinging their rifle, we put extra material around the magazine release so that you don't have a magazine negligent discharge and you come up on target and you're like, oh, I've got a single shot. On the other side of that, we have our oversized bolt catch, bolt release, and we did the same thing here. We're trying to reduce as much snag as possible. The whole concept of the rifle is to keep it nice, slim, everything in line, not having a bunch of stuff hanging off the sides. So we wanted to protect that part as well. Has a flared magazine well, and then we run our ambidextrous charging handle, so it's able to get and be manipulated by either side. Another thing for our left-handed shooters is on your forward assist. Traditional forward assist, a left-handed shooter is either having to break their firing control grip to manipulate their charging handle, or they're having to kind of come over the top, pinch and hook it. So we push the forward assist down and forward a little bit. So now, as a left-handed shooter, you're able to actually get your hand in here and charge it and work it just like a right-handed shooter. So you get all the benefits of that. Probably the last big upgrade, we do this with all of our rifles, it's a huge part of the reliability portion of it, is our A5 buffer system. So you're running a full mass buffer in the A5 system with an extra power spring. Every single rifle that's built can probably run parallel to the ground. It's whenever you're doing a high angle shot or a low angle shot that now you start challenging your gas system and your buffer. We do not run an adjustable gas block on it because whenever you build it correctly from the factory, you don't have to do an adjustable gas block. If it's gassed properly, it's sprung properly, and it's built to the correct specs, you don't have to worry about not having a reliable rifle system.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are set up for the Hux flow, which is a 1% increase in back pressure, so that is a great pairing with this rifle.
Absolutely. And the Hux is what comes standard on it.
Outstanding. I appreciate it, Jordan.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time.